guys, so I am here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I flew down this morning. I am super excited to be picking up my new bike. Down here, see my coach's husband, Pat. They have a bike fitting and just kind of studio here. I've talked about it on the podcast and social media and everything before, but Pat is, in my opinion, one of the best bike fitters around, and I was able to get this bike kind of through them, and so came down here for the day to get fitted on my new bike. We're just unfortunately still waiting on parts to arrive so that the bike can actually be built. So it'll be really interesting. I'm literally only here for the day, and I fly out tomorrow morning at like 5 a.m. So it has to get done today. And hopefully it does. And we'll see what happens, because I can't come back down. So yeah, we'll see. Gosh, it looks good. Just looks faster than my other one too.
It really does.
Let's just do this. Just for a minute.
Oh, nice. I love that. You can take those rags off too.
Actually, they're okay. Kind of give it some height. Oh, that's nice. That's easy to adjust.
Yeah.
You just shift out.
Mm-hmm. I wondered if they made these longer too. I think that they're the same as the large, but it'd be interesting to know. Yeah, let's bump this one wider, and then yeah, this, I think opening up a little space is going to be nice. It's kind of cool. You can actually still get the.
And I'm wondering if opening up a little space is going to get me closer to the. Just with maybe how I sit.
Sure.
So before we unwrap things, let's just check that.
Okay.
That way you don't. If it does, there's no point in unwrapping if we don't have to.
Well, I think your hands are still going to end up
I
where they're
agree.
going to end up. So let's. Yeah, we'll go a little.
All right, now that I am back home, I thought I would I didn't get a chance to do this while I was in Salt Lake, so I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a quick show of the new bike. So to be very transparent, I bought this bike. I'm not sponsored by Factor. I put out the money for this bike. I worked with my coach and her husband and their team at Peak State Fit to kind of help make it semi-doable, but I'm the one that paid for this bike. Maybe someday I won't have to. For right now, I bought the bike and all the components. So this is the Factor Hanzo here, and it is beautiful, and I'm absolutely in love with it. It is so amazing. I cannot wait to actually ride it. I have not ridden it yet. I have just been fitted to it. So waiting for a couple other pieces to come in, and then I will kind of get it fitted. So I know absolutely nothing about bikes, but I'm gonna try to give you a little bit of a rundown here of what I did to it. Again, it's the Factor Hanzo. It comes with the black ink wheels, which are awesome, by the way. I've never ridden them before, but they're really beautiful. It came with 170 cranks. I changed them out to the 165 rotor in Spider. I've been riding rotor power meter for a while and I really like it. So I changed that out. It comes with SRAM Force components, 12 speed, and yeah, that's kind of about all I know about the components. It's really amazing how we were able to very quickly get me into a very comfortable position on this bike compared to any other bike that I've been in. We lowered the seat actually a little bit, and we're able to lower the seat, which then kind of flattened me out a little bit and got me into a really stable position with my hips, and then able to get me really low in the front and very aerodynamic. So really excited to ride it. Maybe this weekend I'll get out on it. Got to figure out how I want to manage kind of the aero system here and then the water bottle system as well. But so a few more pieces left to kind of mess with, but I'm really excited to ride it, and yeah, it's beautiful. So before I sign off here, huge thank you to the Peak State Fit team and helping me to make this a reality. Again, they worked with me in getting the bike because they are retailers with Factor. And then there was some kind of chaos in actually trying to get the bike to them. And it meant that I arrived on Tuesday and the bike still wasn't built because parts hadn't arrived. Parts arrived Tuesday afternoon. They dropped everything, doubled down, and built this bike in about 2.5-3 hours. Really amazing. And then they stayed late helping to get me fitted and kind of make sure that everything was working from a shifting standpoint and that all the pieces were correct. So I am so honored and so thankful to the Peak State Fit team, Pat, Heather, Kay, Chris, and Dakota for their amazing help. And as always, I'm Pat's who I go to for all my bike fits. He's amazing. If you ever need bike fitting, it is worth going down to Salt Lake City just to work with Pat, because he does an amazing job in getting bike fitted in there. Their new studio is fabulous. So thank you again to the whole team. I really appreciate all the help that you guys gave, and looking forward to sharing some memories on this beautiful bike. All right, 2024 is looking like fun. Bye, guys.